A little coffee sip. Good morning. We are live. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you are. It's afternoon on the East Coast. We're waking up on the West Coast. I'm here today with the beautiful Monifa Harris.
Hello. So good to see you folks.
And why are we here? We are here because it is finally time for the very exciting third annual, dare I say annual? I hope we get to do this again next year. Third Voicing Your Vision Summit, hosted by the one and only, the phenomenally talented, can I point the right way? Monifa Harris. Nope, I pointed the wrong way. She's over here.
Thank you. Yes, it was our third year. I mean, we've had some pretty dynamic summits. The first one was Beyond. The second one was Beyonder. And this year we have so many just like forward thinking people to show us what success can look like for an innovative, visionary leader, And so I'm so excited for people to hear their stories about how they had their visions, so how they came to them, those visions, and then how they implemented them to serve others.
Ooh, I love that. So truly creative folks. If you haven't met my friend Monifa, you should know. She is a phenomenal performer. She is a trained opera singer. She is a vocal teacher, and she's a vocal confidence coach. She's passionate about helping people find their voice, whether they are business people or singers. Whatever your calling is, to stand up and let your voice be heard. If you struggle with that, if you feel like tink, 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 is this microphone on? Monifa can help you connect with your message and help it be authentic and resonate with the people who you are trying to reach. I count myself so lucky to have her in my arsenal of friends and supporters, cheerleaders. She's been such a help to me over the last few years. And now you get to know her better too. Join us in the summit. Let us play. I've got a little web link down here. It should be in the comments as well, but you can sign up. Go to bit.ly/VYV23SV. Voicing Your Vision 23 SV are my initials. You can find it there. Sign up, get your free seat. And so I'd love for you to tell us, Monifa, give us an idea of why you felt called to start this event, and maybe one or two of, well, gosh, how can you choose? It's like choosing your favorite children. Maybe some of the key points as you've been reviewing your interviews and getting ready for the week ahead. What are you excited about for people to discover?
Yes. Well, I started Voicing Your Vision Summit because I realized that it looked different for highly sensitive people, highly sensitive leaders, passionate, heart-centered visionaries, for us to do the thing, right? It's one of those, other people can look like they're doing it a lot more easily because they don't get hung up as much by their emotions, right? And so I was like, I know there's plenty of empaths, introverts, highly sensitive people that have been great successes. And we need to speak to each other about the true challenges of being highly sensitive so we can upgrade our visibility, because we can't just use the same old tactics, the same systems. They just don't work as well for us. We have to be clear on what we're using to support and share our work,
I love that. Yeah. Authenticity and doing what really resonates and rings true for us, right? We are not, cookie cutter templates running around. If we were, the world would be a dreary, dreary place. Like, it needs our individual voices. And when you can feel like you're speaking in a truly aligned way, you're so much more connected with what you're creating too. Your passion really shines through, which is more magnetic to other people who are looking for you in the world.
Absolutely. I feel that that's kind of the biggest rub, is that people think that it's going to look exactly like the most famous person in their industry type of thing. And we really do work differently. Our energy runs differently. For those who understand a little bit about astrology and human design, we have a great speaker that has been doing business human design work for umpteen years, coming out of a really long corporate career as well. So she really knows how to apply the energy to specific, circumstances within business. So we have like so many different people that just think a little differently. We have another wonderful lady, and that was Nicolene Huizinga. She is actually, oops, I'm going to get it wrong. I think she's in Norway. And then we have also Kathleen Horvath, who she works with Chinese astrology and feng shui to help you understand the business feng shui, the feng shui of your business. So like that's just a couple of them. We also have amazing strategists like Penelope Jane Smith, who is an amazing financial freedom strategist who's really going to tell you the actual things that make you financially free instead of just kind of going around the bend a few thousand times before you get to find out what actually works. She is so straightforward and has so many gems in her pocket that she just generously poured out during the interview. That is just a few of them. I mean, there's so many. And then, of course, Sasha Washburn, who just has an amazing, impactful, taboo visionary business, and for those who don't know, like she's built something out of an industry where people literally would not talk about it, right? So we need each other because a lot of us are in that cutting edge that needs to be bridged into the society, right? We're still kind of trying to educate as we are sharing our value,
Exactly. And am I right? Are you bringing back again this year the lovely Ms. Jennifer Butler as well?
Yes, of course. Our diva, Jennifer Butler, our house diva, Jennifer Butler. She is so much my favorite, and she gave us an amazing interview. We get to learn a little bit about her journey going from the fashion industry to spirituality to finding her mentor as a colorist. And she just really helps us understand how our color is also a part of our energetic pattern that allows us to be more confident in ourselves and our visibility and showing up for others,
And what I love about the guests that you've brought together is you might think you know what they're going to say. Maybe you've had your colors done, but Ms. Butler blows the lid off of that. She says your colors can change because it is connected to your energy. So she's got an amazing little quiz that helps you dial it in. So even if you think you already know the answer, I think you'll be surprised when you join us next week and learn a little bit more. And truly, you might think you've heard about the blocks that might be holding back your financial abundance, but Penelope is phenomenal at giving you like boots on the ground, like really practical wisdom, as well as helping you reckon with those blocks. So, hearing from artists, from singer, songwriter, composer, performers, I'm so excited. This is so juicy. And it's such an individual, like you've really brought together such a wonderful spectrum of influencers, of creatives, of highly successful people. And yeah, truly. I mean, Stasha is a great example of if you feel called to let the world know about something that's really important. First of all, I can relate. I started my podcast because I'm like, we really need to feel more empowered about feeling happier, about feeling healthier and enjoying our health and well-being throughout our days. And so I'm making a podcast, right? I have this passion project. And so even if you feel like nobody else cares about this quirky little thing, tune in and discover just how diverse and inspiring these people are and rekindle that flame because the world needs your freaky, fabulous self right now.
Absolutely. It's tough. It's tough. It's been a tough year too. So many changes. I know we thought it'd be easier once we got a little lighter load after the pandemic and all the things, but it has gotten more complicated and it's not slowing down. We're going to have so many changes in industry coming forward as we move forward. We really want to, as highly sensitive people, develop some big time system strategies, tools to keep going, Okay. I find that the biggest problem for most highly sensitive leaders is overwhelm. There's nothing more I don't know, staggering than overwhelmed for highly sensitives, you know? And because if you can't get past it, you can't focus enough to really create impact. And so this is my way of gathering stories, gathering tools, gathering systems that have worked for highly sensitive people so that you can find the tool that works for you. I'm not saying all of them will work for everybody, but there's something there that at least we've gotten to the point where we're actually talking about the real of like emotions are real and they can really stop us. And so what does it
Mhm.
look like for highly sensitive people to move beyond or to work with or to work around? I'm a high water energy person, so sometimes it just means like kind of going in the side door and not trying to confront things always head on. Like I know that's what they tell you to do, but it doesn't always work for me, you know?
Right? And that's what I think is the real blessing from something like this is you get to see people who have done it their own way. Right? We've been fed a bunch of story about what success looks like and how hard you have to work to get there and sacrifice your sanity for a time and when you get there you can celebrate the rewards and then you can take it easy and I cry BS on that. I'm sorry. I can't put my well-being on the sideline and burnout on the way to creating what I want to enjoy, right? I don't think that's the path. And so this is a really beautiful way to see that people have done it their own way. And there can be times of
Yes.
sacrifice, not to say that hard work isn't warranted, but if what you're doing isn't lighting you up, this is your invitation to take a step back, take a fresh perspective on what you feel passionate about and how other people are shining their light in the world. And let this be an inspiration to you as we're looking forward to GASP 2024. This year has been a lot. There has been
Oh
so
my
much crazy
goodness.
energy this year, personally, globally. We all need to find a way to step forward and to raise the vibration. And that comes from all of us taking our individual stands, standing up for what we believe in, and bringing these messages out into the world so that people don't feel so alone. This doesn't have to be an uphill slog. We can all band together in our beautiful, unique ways and help to lift each other up.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree. The first thing you said was that it's BS. And I'm like, I totally agree with that because I feel like I have to say that. Um, because, who's going to keep going back for pain? Like, who's going to do it? Highly, if your children are on the line, maybe, but eventually you wear down. Eventually you get overwhelmed. Eventually you short circuit, it's not sustainable. And I believe in doing things sustainably. I believe that a true impact comes from a clear and open and warm, comfortable initiation, right? It has to be something that
Mm.
you want to keep doing. And what that looks like for you may look different. That's what I'm always telling people. It may look different. So we really are hoping that you can find what your different looks like, and really start to dive into those things. Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. So the link is down here. It should also be in the description where whatever channel you're seeing us on. Please join us next week. It is going to be a game changer. We all need to keep our vibrations up. The world needs us to kind of hold the light right now. So let's get together. Let's cheer each other on and share inspiration. And the best way to integrate new information is by sharing, by talking about it. And Monifa, you're creating a beautiful opportunity to get together live. So even though some of these interviews are already recorded, we still get to sit together. I'm thrilled to join you during the weekday mornings as we kick this off every day and really integrate what we're taking in. So it isn't just something that we're adding to the pile, but something you can kind of really sit with and gel and really grow and learn from.
Yes, absolutely. Susie is one of our amazing speakers, by the way. And what I love is that she brings so much of the components that give us the underlying foundation that allow us to do all the other things, right? And so not only Susie, but we have a couple of other people that are talking about health and seeing it differently. Again, how can it look different? Because I think sometimes when we don't have enough perspectives, we think, well, it's not for me, period, right? But what I like to do is bring different versions of kind of the work that they're doing, the bridge that they're building, to light so that people can see themselves in one of them. One of them may show up better for you than another, right? But it's so good to be able to get different perspectives for that reason. It really is. You wanna have not just one tool either. You want to have like a little toolbox where you'd be like, okay, not that one, that one. This is the one I need, right? This is the one that's going to do the job for now.
Exactly. Beautiful. There's no one size fits all solution. So come and get inspired and create your own vision of what you want to move forward in the world. I'm so excited. So we hope we will see you joining us next week. Join through this link here. There is an opportunity to go VIP. You know, those who really like commit and invest, you get so much more out of it. You'll get access to the recordings and other juicy things going on. So watch your emails as you sign up. Stay tuned for details. And all the goodness is coming your way.
So coming. Yes, please do.
I'm going to see if I can get my hearts charged up. There they go. So much. We love it. We hope to see you with us next week. Apple Lounge. Thank you, Monifa, for hopping online with me. I'm wishing you a fantastic day, and I'll see you online.
Okay, I'll see you next time. Thanks so much.
Take care. Have a great day, everybody.